Definitely want to cycle back to a tornado here because he's going to freeze. And I felt it coming in there tonight, guys. That balloon with the freeze, it was so obvious. It was like that math quiz that just everyone gives you the answer. Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR here, back again with this new Electro Giant Lightning Witch deck that is dominating the meta. So many people in this meta are running balloon decks or bait decks, and when you have the splash damage of the Witch, the Baby Dragon, Tornado, and the Barbarrel, it's impossible for your opponent to break through. You just drop an Electro Giant in front of it, lightning any defensive building or hunter, you break through, and you assert dominance. So let's go jump straight to some games and crush some towers. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag. All money made from credit code SirTag supports the channel in a huge way. It allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. We got a game here. We're gonna give this man a lot of Baby Dragon kisses, and maybe, just maybe, he'll give us a great matchup. That's what I wanted to see, guys. Just give your opponents some Baby Dragon kisses, and then they'll take you to the skies and give you the best surprise you ever wanted to see. So when we see Lava Hound, we just go in the exact same lane. We drop our Electro Giant. We make sure that we keep our Witch alive, and then we assert dominance. So if you don't know, now you know. This is great stuff. We're going to be able to activate King Tower if we wanted to, but it's a little bit better for us just to go and cycle a Tornado here, pull everything further back, and then we shut it all down. If only the Witch got a little bit healthier, guys. If only she was able to survive the storm of the Inferno Dragon. But as you guys can see, this matchup is stupendous for me. His Inferno Dragon is going to get perpetually reset by the Electro Giant. He probably has Barbarians, and they die to the Electro Spirit, Witch, and the Electro Giant. So this is what we want, guys. As long as he doesn't have Goblin Cage, 100-0 matchup for me. So we'll see if he's got Goblin Cage or not. Goblin Cage makes it a little bit more tricky and spicy, but I'm going to go for our Witch in the back, and he's going to go in for Skeleton Dragons. So we can go in for our Electro Giant here. The Witch is going to... Oh, no. Get that Miner away from my Witch. Get that Miner away from my Witch. Why did Miner actually infiltrate my system? My security has been breached, and I feel like I've been hacked, guys. That is not supposed to happen. He's going to drop the Inferno Dragon far enough away. He's actually a really good Lava Hound player. Most of the time, they don't know that placement, and then it just gets reset, and they're like, ha, yeah, we got you, Chief. But unfortunately, that did not happen. Really good Inferno Dragon, so we're going to go for a Barbarrel, kite that to the opposite lane, so then it always gets reset. And I think we have to go opposite lane here, so I'm going to go for an Electro Spirit and follow up with a Lumberjack. The Barbarrel is going to be tanking, so let's get some extra damage if we can, right? Oh my gosh, we bait out the barbs. So this is not good for him. It's going to go in the lane that he doesn't want. And we can follow up with a Witch and Electro Giant. So it's obvious that he wants to start a Lava Hound here because he doesn't have the Witch that he has to worry about. And now he has to worry about the Electro Giant because we've got a Witch and an Electro Giant coming at him. He's going to balloon and it's going to go all in. And I hope that we can probably win with our all-in push because he doesn't have Fireball. He's got arrows. So I don't see any way of him defending this out, honestly. As long as we keep the Miner alive, we're vibing. Oh, no, the Witch alive, sorry. And then as soon as we say that, she dies real quick. So I'm going to Lightning. I want to go for our second Witch. Maybe we can work this out. Come on, Witch, target the balloon. Oh my goodness, I need a Tornado. Last second Tornado. The vibes are real. And we are defending the virginity. I need a Lumberjack as well, so the Witch never dies. She will stay alive for eternity. I think that her cauldron just keeps her alive, guys. She brews this stew that is just so healthy. It's this nasty green sauce that no one else wants to drink. But the Witch, she's able to drink it, and she's going to stay alive forever. When she is 100 years old, she will look like she's 18, and we're living the dream. GG, well played, and peace out. As you guys can see, this deck dominates everything in the air. So we got a game here when a sauce out of good luck, and this man is iconic. He's going to go for the Knight in the back. Well, Knight right now with Ice Wizard is an iconic part of Clash Royale. Those are the cards that are most used in the meta. He's going to rocket me right out of the gate, though. So you're going to rocket a Witch for a -1 trade, and we see Knight. So you definitely have Expo. Wait, no, you don't have Expo. You're going to end up having a traditional log bait deck. I've not seen Rocket Knight with Goblin Barrel in so long. Usually they have Skeleton Barrel, and they're going to end up having the Knight, Ice Wizard, fast cycle decks, but like, no, this guy's played something different. He is striving to be different, guys, running the original log bait deck that has been strong forever, but very people run it compared to the ones that run Skeleton Barrel. So I'm going to go in for a Lumberjack in the back. We'll see if he decides to do anything else. Maybe Princesses at the River. As you guys can see, if your opponent overcommits and you have Electro Giant, you can get so much damage. If they can't afford a defensive building, they have to drop units on top of the Electro Giant. The Electro Giant kills everything. And on top of that, guys, The best thing about it is your opponent can't stop it. They have no way of stopping it from going to the tower. You don't have to deal with counter push, and the baby dragon didn't go towards the Inferno Tower either. This is phenomenal stuff. So if I would go for a witch, it's going to spawn a lot of skeletons. We probably bait out a goblin gang or a knight here. So I'm going to go in for an Electro Spirit. If the Electro... That wasn't supposed to happen. You were supposed to stay alive. You had so much to live for. You had incredible prospects of eliminating a goblin gang or a knight really quick with that witch and resetting the knight onto the skeletons instead of it hitting the witch. But unfortunately, you were not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So we lose our Electro Spirit. Maybe we can shock him later on with that, but this is going to be a difficult situation for us to go in for massive plays. I'm going to go for the baby dragon because I want to bait out an Inferno Tower. I really want to see an Inferno Tower. That's what we want, guys. If he goes in for a Inferno Tower like that, then guess what? He has nothing for the Electro Giant. The Electro Giant is going to allow us to bamboozle him and make a massive play. We can go in for an Electro Spirit because we activated King Tower. I don't think we have to do anything else. So for one elixir, we clean it all up. And this is another really fun play to do. If you can go for a Bar Barrel, it's going to distract the Inferno Tower for quite a while. The Inferno Tower is going to lock onto that instead. I know it's log bait, but sometimes when you have a Tornado and Electro Spirit and King Tower activation, you don't actually have to save your Bar Barrel. So it's really good to do against anyone that has Bond Tower as well. If you don't know, now you know. Bar Barrel is a phenomenal distraction for Inferno Towers, especially when you're playing Balloon decks, but also with Electro Giant too. So we are just cruising through. The witch might even allow us to 3-crown. As you guys can see, if you are lucky enough to play against a bait player, they just get destroyed. Their phones will be breaking, their morale will be shattered, and there's really nothing that they can do in this matchup. Tornado with the baby dragon and the Bar Barrel cleans up every single bait card in Clash Royale. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. If I go for a Bar Barrel, we can get some early chip damage, and we're going to figure out what this man's going to have in store for us. He's also going to have a Bar Barrel. Is he my long-lost brother? Is he my brother from another mother? I don't know. I want to go for a witch if possible. Oh my gosh, he's going to balloon right out of the gate. Rip-roaring ahead with his aggression. So I can activate King Tower easily with a Tornado here, and that's what I like to do. If I'm able to do that, get an early King Tower activation, our defenses will be primed up and ready to go, so I will not have to spend that much elixir afterward. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to go for an Electro Spirit so the skeletons don't eat me alive. But when we see Balloon, we see Wizard, I think it might be a Balloon freeze deck. So this guy's going to have something spicy for us here. If I have Bar Barrel on top of the Wizard, we're going to be able to clean that up, take it out for trash, and never see it again. So if I Electro Giant, he'll probably go in for a big tank killer to kill that, whether it's going to be a P.E.K.K.A. or it's going to be a mini P.E.K.K.A. It's going to be something along those lines. I can sense it. Well, I guess he's got Lumberjack. I don't think he's going to have Lumberjack plus P.E.K.K.A., but I have seen that before. Oh, I spoke too soon. It probably will be Lumberjack plus P.E.K.K.A. since we see the baby dragon. So I got to go for Witch here. He didn't want to cycle his P.E.K.K.A. too early on, though. That's weird. That's so odd. I don't know. I'm going to go in for our baby dragon now. He's dropping the Bar Barrel on our side of the map. Does he not realize that he's not going to be able to kill that? We can follow up with an Electro Spirit, destroy the Lumberjack, and we knew it was going to be freeze. That is so good, guys. Look at all the skeletons just pop. It's like bubble wrap, guys. When you unbox your Christmas presents that you got for your family, and then there's a whole bunch of bubble wrap and you pop it, that's the feeling that you get. It's just so satisfying. So I could also go in for another Bar Barrel here because he doesn't have Skeleton Army. I don't need to save it. And we could see another Balloon coming at us full force. If you go for a Balloon, I can Lumberjack and kill your Lumberjack or whatever you got in front of it. And then our Witch will be able to focus down on what actually matters in life. Her goals are all set out in front of her. And the only thing impeding her is that Lumberjack, which we will easily finish off with our own Lumberjack. So he's going to go and spam me. I can Electro Giant again. I can Electro Spirit to go and stun you again. And dude, we've got tornadoes, so we have everything we could ever want in life. Oh, he's gonna zap. That was really well played, but I can still tornado everything into us. You cannot escape us. We are inevitable. And even though you got Balloon Rage with freeze, it's still not getting hits. That's ridiculous, guys. The one deck that can actually shut down a Balloon Rage freeze deck is ours. So if you decide to freeze the Skeletons and get the Lumberjack on the tower, that could win him the game, but I'm not gonna let that happen. We're gonna go in for an Electro Giant here, push back the Wizard. Definitely want to cycle back to a Tornado here because he's going to freeze. And I felt it coming in there tonight, guys. That Balloon with the freeze, it was so obvious. It was like that math quiz that just everyone gives you the answer for. Like they give you all the formulas laid out in front of you, and it was just predictable. So We drop the tornado. We do not let him get through, and we crush his dreams and make them all memes. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. Pleasure playing against you. As you guys can see, later on in Grand Challenge, this deck dominates even the best balloon players. We got a game here when it's sauced out of good luck, and I'm going to give this guy a lot of kisses and love. Maybe he'll cycle something into my witch. That's all I want to see, sir. Wow, he's cycling something into our witch. That's good. So we can go in for our witch, counter all the goblins, and I think he's going to have a real log bait deck. So log bait with goblin barrel and skeleton barrel, most likely with bond tower and inferno tower. So it's going to be one or the other. Can't wait to find out. We've got barb barrel and we got tornadoes. So this is a phenomenal matchup for us. If you guys are sick and tired of playing against log bait, especially the ones with either wall breakers plus goblin barrel or skeleton barrel plus goblin barrel, let me tell you, you have the counters in your hands as soon as you play this deck. So I'm going to go in for an Electro Spirit here, clean up all the Goblin Gang, follow up with a Baby Dragon, and I think that he's going to probably go in for like a Dark Goblin or Princess with this deck. Usually that's what they got, but I don't know. Oh, he's going to give me the King Tower activation. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Then we Barb Barrel on top of the Skeleton Barrel, clean it all up, barely take any damage, and now we are in a pristine position to come back. So if you activate King Tower early on, you can start to ignore things later. And he's going to go for a Dark Goblin. It dies to the Baby Dragon. That's what we like to see. Even though the Dark Goblin's got a mask, he can't mask his sadness right now. He is so sad as soon as he loses himself to the Baby Dragon that was about to die anyway. Then we can Electro Spirit, clean up all of those skeleton or Spear Goblins. As you guys saw, if you drop it in the back, all of the Spear Goblins go backwards. And then they're like, wait, I got to finish that off. And then they're not able to. Oh, we can Lightning as well. So if we Lightning at the pristine moment, we can reset the Inferno Tower, and then the Electro Giant gets the chance to reset it and get on top of it. So we finish off the Knight, we destroy the Inferno Tower, bait out a log, bait out skeletons, and we get damage on the tower. If that's not value, I don't know what is. So I think he'll rock it if we drop our Witch in the back. Ooh, what are you doing? You're going to go in for a Goblin Barrel right in front of the tower. That's interesting. That means the Lumberjack's going to be able to shut it all down. I'm going to go in for a Witch in the left. Follow up with a Barb Barrel on top of the Skeleton Barrel, and we're fine. We're in a really good spot, guys. Yes, he gets damage in that situation, but in double elixir, that's where we're able to thrive. I can consistently start to go in for our Electro Giants in the back, and that's where we get our value. I need to Tornado the Dark Goblins so the Baby Dragon still impends a threat on our opponent, and I'm going to go in for our Electro Giant now. So the way that we build up our push is cycling the Electro Giants, guys. There's no other way of making it work. I'm going to Barb Barrel here as well, and because the Skeleton Barrel got an HP decrease, it is just a shadow of its former self, guys. It's really not that good anymore. I think he's going to try to get rocket value, but if we go in for our Electro Dragon, or Electro Giant, and we go in for our Electro Spirit, I think that we're going to be able to reset the Inferno Tower in every situation that we want, so not going to be an issue. And the Dark Goblin's going to die again. What is up with that Dark Goblin, guys? It just has a death wish right now. It's literally on death note right now. It doesn't want to play the game anymore. And we can tornado everything closer together so the Baby Dragon perpetually locks onto the tower and we walk away with a win. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. It was a pleasure playing against you. We got a game here, and unfortunately, we really don't have the best starting hand. Oh, wait, what are you doing? You're going to go from a miner right into a lumberjack. I was going to say, I don't have a barb barrel, so I can't cycle, but he's like, yo, I will give you that cycle value. I'll drop the miner in the safe spot. Actually, not really the safe spot, because you're always going to predict it. And even better, he's going to give us superb lightning sauce. So he drops an ice golem, a balloon, and a mega minion all into a lightning. Very rarely does that ever happen, but he's just like, Jake, you want some Christmas presents? Here they are early on a silver platter.
Presents, 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 presents!
Oh my gosh. I feel like Santa Claus coming down the chimney and just taking all the cookies. So at this point, I know that he's going to have balloon fast cycle, and I can activate King Tower with his goblin. Oh, come on. Wait, actually, we can still do that. If I'm able to go in for a tornado here, that's always a vibe, right? Goblin Brawler, just go towards the King Tower. Let's go. I don't know why the Barb Barrel. I clicked it and it didn't drop. I just kept clicking it. I guess I was lagging or something. But that Barb Barrel did not want to kill that miner. It's like, my miner is my brother. I will never destroy him. Okay, so at this point, we're down a little bit because I have the Baby Dragon and Electro Spirit. And I think the Baby Dragon locks onto the Ice Wizard first, or the Ice Golem first. So not the best, but we do shut down 2 hits, I believe. Okay, the Electro Dragon is not going to be a card that he has. He's only going to have Inferno Dragon. So if you have Inferno Dragon, you're going to get destroyed by the Electro Giant. You got to have the Electro to combat the Electro. If you don't have it, you are absolutely annihilated against our deck. So the Witch is coming through on top of the Mega Minion. The Skeletons are swarming and spawning, and that's phenomenal stuff. If you get the Electro Giant on top of the tower, they have to drop things immediately on top of it. and you're still going to get damage on the tower. So you're going to clean up whatever units they drop, and you won't have to respond to it, and then also you get a lot of chip damage. So it's the best of both worlds. I can go for a barbell. Maybe we can get some lightning value if he drops anything nearby. Doesn't look like it. He's just going to zap instead. You know what we do, brother? We go in for... Oh, nope, I lied. I completely and utterly lied to you. We're not doing anything. We're going to go for an electric spirit that chains onto the balloon. We bounce it back with the tornado, and we stop you from getting hits on our tower. So yes, you're going to get death damage, but at least you don't get any hits. So I can go in for the witch, and he's going to keep spamming into us. What are you doing, you savage, sir? So the best thing about this is the electric giant, compared to like the golem. Golem kind of struggles when your opponent has Inferno Dragon and a Goblin Cage, but this man, he doesn't have a great answer to us at all. We can reset the Inferno Dragon every single time with our Electric Spirit, our Electric Giant, whatever it may be. We have ways of making it work. So yes, we're going to lose our tower, but guys, how many wishes can we cycle here? Can we 3-crown him right now? Can we assert an unprecedented amount of dominance with double witches in the house? Can we go for an Electric Giant, brother? This is the Costco volume pack that you've never seen. We are taking the witches to a ball, and they are balling, not even on a budget, guys. We are dropping everything that we have for elixir. So I'm going to go in for a lumberjack again. I can lightning this up, and we might even 3-crown. I think it's pretty interesting if we don't 3-crown this guy. Lumberjack's on the tower. Same thing with the electric giant. We're lightning it up, and that's going to be a lot of damage. He's definitely going to balloon right into us here. He's not going to go for the 3-crown. He's going to try to go and bamboozle us with the 1-crown victory here. So let's go for our witch. We definitely want tornado everything back. So if you ever play against a lava hound deck, or if you play against someone that ends up having a balloon cycle, you guys obviously have a really good matchup. Yes, they can get damaged. Yes, they can fireball you and get a balloon hit here and there, but they won't be able to defend then. That was a huge overcommitment, and we are going to assert dominance, guys. He can go for a balloon if he really wants to, but if you guys don't know, you're going to know soon that we just need to go for the lightning. Obviously, I could tornado, but that would be a bad play because I need to save that for the balloon. So he's going to overcommit, and the electric giant 3-crowns him. It's a little bit closer than I thought. But Miner is nerfed, and it's terrible. It just doesn't do that much damage.